afternoon, everybody. So today, I am very thankful to Panchayat Samiti Budhargarh, Honorable Mengani Sahib, as well as Honorable Principal Mai Madam, all the coordinator, Mr. R.Y. Desai Sir, Shetke Sir, Musre Sir, D.P. Patil Sir, Yezre Sir, and all my friends, brothers and sisters. With me, Mr. Sanjay Chavan Sir, the Secretary of PMELTA. With me, Mr. Suresh Sawant, the Assistant Teacher in Ratnagiri District. He is also with us. I am very thankful to you. One of the important subject we are going to deal with all of you. My friends, remember that the subject is given to me that the role of teacher for the standard 5th, 6th and 7th. Now I am coming on the point. Please remember, sir, after 2 years, our schools are going to begin. And we know that in our Kolhapur district, the schools are already run from June 2021 in many talukas, in our talukas too. And we got experiences, the student before 2 years and before Corona and after Corona, the total, I think, states of thinking of the students, parents are totally changed. And while we are going to come into our classes and teaching English for especially 5th, 6th, 7th, I want to remind some things for you that what type of the role we are to play. My friends, I want to tell you that at first, the teacher's first role is that teacher must become a student at first. So why student? Because if a teacher doesn't know what is the syllabus given for these standards, how can he teach the students? So two things are there. The syllabus before 5th standard, 1 to 4, it is the basic syllabus of 5th to 7th, remember that. So while we are going to teach the English, we understood that this syllabus is the graded one. Some activities given in the first standard, the more standard activity given in second, in third, in fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. So year by year, it is going to be graded. I want to tell you that these all syllabus, these all activities, all the contents given into the 5th, 6th, 7th standard is already student central. It's very important. So while teaching to the students, I am going to tell you that you can get the experiences from your student that when we are in a class, the students are in front of us. They are away from us. They are really graded from us for 2 meters. That we are standing on 5th meter. They are on 7th meter. They know so many things. Because, sir, please take experiences, many activities given in 5th, 6th, 7th standard activities. Any activities, if suppose the activity on, I think it is the text of 5th standard, the activity on page number 12, it is the activity related to the prepositions. Sir, before, 2 years, before Corona, the teacher has a need to use Marathi while teaching English. But I got experience after 2 years. I don't know what happened because of the online education, because of the media, because of the any private tuition, or it may be because of the extensive reading. The student now understand mostly in English to English. And it's true, it's fact, sir. And I am very proud of that. Our students who are working, who are learning from the schools in a rural area, we must proud of our students. They are really graded than the students in urban area. It's true thing, sir, because our students knows many things. For example, I was teaching the lesson before last week in my class, online shopping. While the same topic I was teaching before 2 years, I have to use some Marathi words and sentences while teaching. But I got my experiences. This year, after 2 years, the student understand each and everything from English to English, because they are using this media, they are using online shopping, they are using the different means of communication. Next one is Three things are important. That is the reading of the text. I want to request my friend, please. Actually, many times what's happened while we are going to teach in our class, we are going to open the books. Now today's unit number 2.4, and we are going to start directly start. But and we are only prepare that unit specifically. But before that, my kind request to that the teacher's main role is that teacher must read whole book, total book he must read. And while reading the text, which things are important, I am going to tell you that. First is that study of cover pages. Sir, while understanding what is our role in our class as English teacher, there is no need of any resource person to tell him what is your role. But if you observe all these pictures from each and every text, you will understand that what is our role. That the children are very happy and they have to increase the small sentences, building word, phrases. So we have to taught them, we have to teach our students all these things all over the year. So that's why, please my friends, if you haven't go through from the front and rear cover page of the book, please go through all these books. Think over the pictures, think over the diagrams, think over the sentences, words, and each and everything, and then you will understand what is my role as English teacher. The next one thing is that while we are teaching English 5th, 6th and 7th, I want to conclude only, I want to describe the books. Book number 5, this is the 5th. It is playing. It is a playing activity. It is a playing book. While it is a second, 6th is that thinking book. It is a thinking book. And 7th, while we are teaching about the 7th, it is a constructing book. So 3 steps are given. I mean easy, some kind of difficult, I mean challenging, and more challenging. The graded 3 grades are given in each and every textbook. So about the standard 5th textbook, I want to explain some things. One thing is that our teachers' very important role is that, sir, please understand that this textbook number 5, I mean 5th textbook, is related with the 2 activities, based on 2 activities. First is the listening and second is reading. So listening and reading, 2 important activities is that. And I want to request you that please speak ample of English sentences, ample of words, use more and more English, and try to use as clear language, clear words, clear vocabulary, pronunciation. That's our student can acquire all these things very easily. And that's why teachers reading is a very important part in our day-to-day teaching. Teachers reading. 2 things are that the teacher must give chance to his students listen carefully, and the teacher must give chance to his student to read loud, to read silently. So all reading criteria, skimming, scanning, or whatever it may be, he must do each and everything. The teacher must teach his student at the standard level. In this textbook, there are some activities and projects are given there. Activities and projects are given there. So if we go through this textbook, we can understand that suppose page number 2 here is. So on page number 2, enriching vocabulary is given there. By the letter, the student can increase the vocabulary. And my kind request to you that as while you are teaching English, don't tell words yourself to your student, but take words, vocabulary from the students. Get vocabulary from the student. Acquire what they know, and please, what the Mr. Chavan sir says that that is praising is very important. So while our student is going to answer us, praise him, give him motivation. That's very important. Next one thing is that practice of oral and written work. Very important that while I observe that as a Marathi students, I know that the students many times while they are writing English, many students are writing below the lines, and while they are writing Marathi, they are writing above the line. So two things are happen. So we have to guide our students how to write in correct way. Then role playing and dialogues. Actually, what's happened in our training programs, many times what's happened, we call the teachers here near the stage, and teachers are speaking, very nicely speaking. They are preparing dialogues and presenting each and all thing. We are clapping, hey, it's very nice. But it's not going to happen in our classes, sir. It's reality. It's reality. So, I know that as a teacher, what our BEO says that it is a very difficult, this profession is that the teacher has not only work of teaching, but he has so many works that while we are teaching, someone is calling us and give us information, and we are losing our times. But I think once or twice in a week, you have to attend the activity, dialogue activity, some one act play activity in our class. Definitely. I think the government of Maharashtra has declared before 2 years, that is our morning prayers and all these things are there. We have to prepare in English. And it was a very really nice program. In many schools, the assembly was presented in English once a week. And it was really nice thing, sir. The same role we are going to play, not for everyday class. Not for everyday class, we cannot make a role play or nothing, because we cannot go ahead in our syllabus too. But once or twice, we must do this activity, we must perform this activity from our students. About the group working, now there is a problem of group working, because in training classes, we all master trainers are there, DB sir, and we are telling each our teachers, go around, make groups and so many things that. But it's very difficult to present in our day-to-day class many times, because of the class arrangement, because of the benches, so many things are there. But once a week, we have to prepare that activity. Once a week, if we make a groups, that will be beneficial to us, and the student will discuss. I got experience that student discuss more than our teachers. They are discussed in very good manners. And what's our role? Our role is only facilitate them. Only facilitate them. Constructivism. Jnana Rachanavad. Constructivism. So what is that? The child cannot learn directly from teacher, but the child can learn from another child. The child can learn from another child. And this kind of exchange, this kind of learning enriches his talent, his excellence. And that's why try to do once in a week, make groups and give them chance to speak with between them, among them, in groups and pairs. Then print-rich environment. Print-rich environment, though in our rural area we cannot get the English newspaper, but try to provide them once in a week, one English newspaper. Take cuts, make cuts, the important news, teach on the wall and tell them, read this. Suppose they are not understanding what is written there, but try to read them. And if they go through all these news cuttings, I think out of 20 students, only one student or two students can understand some things from this, and they will discuss, they will tell the class what I read. When two students are reading, other two students are thinking, why not we are reading? And they will try to read. So I think the print media, using print media is very important. And what I told you that nowadays the students are ahead of us. They are writing messages on WhatsApp and Facebook, I think text message, and I think they are writing correctly more than us. But our very bad luck is that our messaging is that though the teachers who are teaching in class write the message in Marathi using English. Ammi, chai. Huh? So don't do that. Try to use each and everything in English. About the dictionary. So what is about dictionary? One of the teacher asked me in training class, sir, which is the best dictionary for teachers? And the answer is that the dictionary which solve your doubt, that is the best dictionary. I am not advertising on that is any dictionary, that not Sony or Oxford, nothing should be there. The dictionary is a dictionary. I mean, TOI toy, the word given in Navneet dictionary, and TOI toy word given in Oxford, in the meaning will be is the same there. But try to use them, try to handle them, how to use dictionary. But what happened nowadays, the student has a digital dictionary on our mobile. But I think, sir, we must give practice of print dictionary, because while searching one word, we are getting 10 or 15 other words. And this is the means of enriching vocabulary. And that's why try to do that. Reading for pleasure. In our taluka, one of the teacher is there at Gogu High School, Mr. Suryavanshi is there. And he had done a project. He has collected, I mean, there was the newspaper before 2 years, Lokmat newspaper, and every day the English story was presenting, I think every Friday or something it was there. And he has collected lots of stories, and he teach in a notebook and make a new book of the stories. This story book is used for reading, developing reading skill, developing writing skill, developing comprehension skill, and now he has prepared one text. This text is going to publish within, I think, in coming next week. So we can do this, the active teacher can do that. About the punctuation marks. So if we are going to do from all this textbook, some questions are about the punctuation marks are out there. For example, the story is there. Kakku, I think, yes. The Little Red Hen, the story is there. And this story is very useful to teach the punctuation marks. So many punctuation marks are there. So many punctuation marks. All the punctuation marks are there. There is a comma, question mark, exclamation mark, single inverted comma, double inverted comma. Each and everything is given there. Now about standard 6th. We are thinking about standard 6th text. That is, in standard 6th text, 3 things are given about the standard 6th. The first is learning language. Second is learning through language. And third one is learning about language. 3 things are given there. So, what is learning language? So, learning language is a communication of ideas. I mean, telephone conversation, mobile messaging, directly offline speaking. So, one-to-one speaking. This is learning language, how to speak, how to express our thoughts. Because nowadays, we have a lot of education. Sir, I always feel problem that the people are taking education at a higher and higher level. But every newspaper, while we are opening, every newspaper, we are reading the news of murder or any bad news, and they are all educated people. Yes or not, madam? So we have problem what we are going to teach in our classes, what education taught to our students. So that's why mannerism. So how to speak, how to deal with other people, it is also given in our textbook. That is learning language. Next, learning through language. So what is learning through language? That is, remember that English teacher, language teacher and other teachers are different. It is my important point that the role of English teacher is easy, but it's too difficult too, because we are not teaching subject, we are teaching language. And while we are teaching language, there are so many topics related. For example, the story of tea, the lesson given in standard 8, because I am not teaching to standard 9. So while we are teaching, so there are many words, geographical words are coming there. Geographical words are coming there. So English is related to geography, science, geometry, maths, botany, zoology. All the sciences, all the subjects are related with the English, because English is a language. English is a language. Though it is not our mother tongue, but it is someone's mother tongue. It is the language of the world. It is the window of the world. And that's why all the subjects are included and related with this word. And that's why the teacher's role is that the teacher must get knowledge of all over the subjects while he teaching into the class. And the last feature of the standard 6th, that is effect learning about language. So learning about language, what is that? What Mr. Chavan sir says that before some year, the grammar was a basic factor in learning. Important factor in learning. If there is no grammar, there is no English teacher. And while in this training program, many teachers always stood up and asked us, sir, what is the construction? What is the rule? They are asking. But nowadays we are not asking, because the grammar is differ by two ways. That is structural grammar and functional grammar. So while we are in functional grammar, we are understood the function of the language. So what is the verb phrase? What is noun phrase? Sir, my kind request to you, I think DP Patil sir, we are textbook given in Diet Kolhapur, one of the course that is a postgraduate certificate in teaching English, PGCTE. So at this course we got a grammar book, and it was a very nice book, because the functional grammar is developed there. And nowadays, if you have seen that in our textbook, functional grammar is introduced. So many functional terms are there. And if we want to teach our student functional grammar, we have to acquire it first. We have to understand first. This is the role of teacher. About the open-ended question, I want to teach you. I want to speak about that. The very important nowadays. In every, I think the primary question papers, the question paper published by Jilla Parishad Kolhapur Education Department and question paper published by our Headmaster Association Kolhapur, there is a slight difference, sir. The difference is that I observed that the pattern of the question paper, if we go through the pattern of the question paper in our classes or in our education, the secondary education, the passages are given there. Question number A1, A2, A3, A4, A5. I observe many times the question paper of primary section, but it is not given here. Yet there is given question and answers are given there. So some type of difference in two question paper. My kind request to all my primary brothers and sisters, please go through the question paper given to our secondary level. Go through this question paper. Find out the activities. what type of the activities, what type of the pattern is given there, and then you have to use this pattern in your class. That's because one reason is behind that. The reason is that the question paper of SSC board is based on what we are teaching, what we are going to evaluate in class. So there is some kind of difference in that. That's why you go through please this question paper. And next one is about in our question paper. There is a one question. Last question is always open-ended question. Open-ended question. So it is very important question, sir. While we are answering, our student is answering right answers on the passage. He is giving the answers on the passage. All the answers are given in passage. I think in Marathi, in Hindi, languages are as doing the same role nowadays, the activities. It's all given in text, but only one question. The answer is not given that. That is the last question. This is open-ended question. And this question giving challenge to the memories of our students that what you feel, what you will think, what you will do, what should be your role. And that time he must write his own experience, own ideas, own thoughts in his own language. So at that time, open-ended question, we must focus on that. Because I am working 16 years as an examiner of SSC board, and nearby 5 years I am working as a moderator of SSC board. I got experience that the students are getting marks in all A1, A2, A3, A4. But sir, A5 question, the student loses their mark. Why? I don't know. It's very easy that try to teach them how to make their own sentence. There are two types of questions. There are two sub questions in last question. For example, do you like to visit historical places? Why? 1 mark for do you like and 1 mark for why. Two sentences are important to write, but our student only writes says yes or no, and we have problem. Is it how can we give him marks? That is the problem. Another thing is that the board is telling us give him 1 mark. This is another thing. But it is a reality, sir. So that's why focus on open-ended question. That's very important. And what we taught or not taught, if we learn or not learn, if we understood or not, we can understand if we write the answer of open-ended question. So that is focus on it. Next, summarizing. Nowadays, hello friends, please I am going to conclude, sir, within 5 or 7 minutes. The time is given by coordinator me. Summary writing is another question now in our, sir please, many teachers are always asking me, sir, how to teach summarizing? Sir, summarizing, this is the question given challenge to our students' brain, because the passage is given there. If you make copy lines, making copy of the lines to suppose the passage of 7 lines or 10 lines, and you are written 4 or 5 lines, make directly copy of the lines, we are giving marks, but not full, half credit is there. But if you want to take full credit, we have to use our own sentences, own word, own phrases are there. So what is the expectation of the board, SSC board or the board of conducted any exam? The expectation is that student must make his own sentences in simple language. Simple language. My friends, at this time, I want to again remind that always try to use so easy language in class. Though I have a lot of knowledge about the English, but I must use the English what my listeners can understand. That's very important. So try to use easy word. And you know that our students are ahead of us. They know many other sentences and words more than us, and they can understand each and everything. That's why try to speak easily. They can write easily. Then synonyms, vocabulary. I want to tell you about the vocabulary. The vocab development is the main responsibility of the teacher. So what is our students and teachers were doing before 10 years? Before 10 years, our students and teachers are reminding and reciting all the words, spelling, and each and everything. Sir, nowadays the text is totally, texts are changed. So many words are in each and every text. It is a challenge to our student how can recite all the words. So that time, how can the student understand the vocabulary? The only thing is that give him ample of practice of reading. Give him opportunity to read himself and try to correct them where there is some kind of a wrong pronunciation. Try to guide them. But while guiding, motivate them. This is not way, this is the correct way. So this guiding is also very important. So in vocabulary, synonyms, antonyms, nouns, verb, adjective, adverbs. And nowadays we have a question describing words. Yes, sir. Describing words. So that is, what is a describing word? Describing word is an adjective already. So but the term is a describing word. The new term is coming there. We have to teach our student and try to enrich the vocabulary. About the online learning, sir, I want to speak about the online learning. Actually, what's happened as a teacher, I think the teacher working in Kolhapur, working in Mumbai, working in Aurangabad, working in Konkan or Vidarbha, all teacher and all students, and the problems and the condition is always same. That we have run through all over Maharashtra and we understood that all things are same there. So while online learning, we use Meet, Google Meet and Zoom and many things. But so what happens if the students are 40? How many students are present for Zoom meeting? Only 8 or 10. It's reality, sir. That my teacher is going to satisfied. I have taken the class on Zoom, but how many students were there? That's problem. Another thing is that in online teaching, on our email tag group every day, the teacher is asking, send us video of unit number 2.7. And there are so many video makers and they are sending video after video. And what is our role of online teaching? We are passing one video to another student. I think my friends, my kind request to you, what I have done, I haven't used video or nothing, but I have used audio. That I make my own audio. Chavan sir also knows that. I make my own audio, and this audio I send on my WhatsApp group. I send on WhatsApp group. The purpose is that many times the student has a not mobile full day, and that's why they can get mobile at evening, that they can listen his a teacher's sound directly. And this sound is very important, sir, because after 2 years, if they are not listening our sound, and after 2 years you are going to teach your student, they don't understand who is our teacher. That sound was different, this sound is different, and that's why try to use your own sound. About the methods, so what is the method? What is the correct method? The correct method is that which touches the heart to your student. What is the correct method? The method touches to the student's heart. The student learn easily, student understand easily. That is correct method. Many times teacher asks, you are telling us, this is the method, but if we use all Marathi, all mother tongue, is it useful? I think it is not useful, but use Marathi, sir, where necessary. It's very important. Some terms are very difficult. that our teachers cannot understand some English terms, and that time it is a necessity of using English but sparingly. The word sparingly is very important. 100% mixing is not important. 2 to 5%, lastly 10%, we have to use some terms go through the mind of the student. I think before some time that this teacher says that each and every lesson we cannot go through by the same method. So many time I think the World Heritage lesson for standard 10th is there, sir. While we are teaching our, I think another lesson story of that about the bank who is the boy who broke the bank. The method of teaching boy who broke the bank and the method of teaching World Heritage is totally different. Totally different. So, use the method according to the content. Use the method according to the content. Next about we are going to think about standard 7th, and it is over stage level. Some songs, poems, stories, prose are given into this textbook. Actually, at the 7th standard, debating is given there. I'm explaining the things what are not repeating. I don't want to repeat the same activity. Some new activities happen in another standard. I want to focus on it, and that's why debating is given in standard 7. Then sharing experiences of journey and travelogue in debating also. So at the 7th standard level, it is expected, my sentence is I am speaking very carefully using the words. It is expected that our student can explain travelogue experiences, travel experiences or journey experiences about his home, about the business, about the any scenery. So while describing all these things, he must use his own simple English language. Then associated vocabulary, that is very important. In our, I think 9th or 10th textbook, collocations are there. Collocations. Collocations, what is collocation? Collocations, the word, related words already, associated words are there. I mean, if the school, this collocation, the peon or teacher, books, collocations. Some related words, while increasing vocabulary, we must give related words to the student. Then public notices and formal informal letter. Please remember that why I am going to learn, why I am learning English. It is the question in the mind of our student. Why I am learning? What is the necessity of learning English? It is the necessity of learning English to use in our day-to-day life. To use in our day-to-day life. And if after the 10th year education, if our student cannot read the board of bus, if he cannot read the some formal letter in English, so how can he learn in full 10 years? So our duty is that to reach him, to send him up to that stage that he can read public notices, public boards, he can read some letters, he can write simple letters, he can write application, he can fill the bank form, and that will be the use. I mean, in the standard 9th book, there is one invitation is given there, standard 9th book. So how to write invitation is also we can teach him. Then reading for pleasure, what I explained already. At last, I want to conclude some point why we are teaching. We are teaching English to remove fear of English from the mind of students, to remove the fear of English. We are teaching English to give confidence, We are teaching English to motivate him. We are teaching English to make new creation. We are teaching English to presenting his own idea. So, for doing all these things, what should be the teacher's role? The teacher must plan his lesson. plan is a lesson. So lesson plan in our mind. What we are going to show the headmaster is not plan. Real plan is that what my mind is telling that to our student. And remember, sir, that in my class the teacher always fresh. When he enters into the class, the student thinks that the light is coming into the class. So he must fresh, happy, he has a good and clean dress, personality, speaking and mixing with the students. That's very important. Then active students and informal evaluation. While taking evaluation, take the help of some of the active student. Give references to our students and also read references yourself. Then focus on reading. Small talk is very important. Arranging small talk. What I have told you that within, I think, once or twice in a week, we must try to arrange small talks. I mean, for example, student is there, he said, "May I come in, sir?" Teacher said, "Yes, come in." "Why are you late?" "Sir, sorry, I missed my bus." So this is small talk. So this type of small talks we have to take practice. Then teacher's writing is very important. The very important thing is that how the teacher is writing on the board. It's very effective thing, sir. If our writing is clean and neat, our student can write clean and neat. I don't blame the maths teacher or science teacher. I don't blame. But generally what's happened, all these teachers have no connectivity with Marathi or not connected with the English as a language. They are using scientific language, and many times while they are writing on the boards, they are writing differently. But about the language teacher, your writing is your jewelry. And that's why try to write as clear, as neat, as notable, as effective writing should be there. I think what Mr. Sanjay sir was telling about the CCE, it's very important thing that, sir, what is the condition of CCE? We know each and every teachers that how the charts are going to fill the SSC result we have prepared. It's really some things we must understand that, sir. But about the CCE, try to observe what my student is there, on which stage he was working at June and which stage he is working at November. So what type of the map, what type of the progress is done, what type of the progress is happen into that student, try to observe, motivate them, guide them where necessary. At last, teacher is a candle. And candle always lights another candle. I think please light all the candles of the society and remove the darkness of the, I think, all bad things, and try to bring good and bright light into the society. Thank you for giving opportunity to speak here. Thank you.